Hi, I'm T&M. I'm a solo creator focused on building and sharing digital knowledge products, content systems, and sustainable one-person business strategies. And today, I want to talk about a topic that so many creators struggle with: how do you price your knowledge product? If you're building an ebook, an online course, a Notion template, a guide, or any kind of digital resource, you've probably realized that pricing isn't just about picking a number. Part 1: What I did at the beginning and what went wrong. The first time I launched a knowledge product, it was a 20-plus page PDF guide about building a content marketing workflow for freelancers. I priced it at $19. My logic was, let me start cheap so it's easier for people to say yes. It did sell a few copies. But here's what happened: most people didn't even open the file. I got almost no feedback. And I started thinking, did I really just spend all that time creating something worth only $19? Part 2: The 3 things I learned about pricing the hard way. After reflecting on the launch, I realized I had completely missed 3 key truths about pricing. 1. Price is a signal. The lower your price, the more people assume your product is low value even if it's not. It's not about greed. It's psychology. Pricing affects perception. People engage more with things they've invested in. 2. You shouldn't price based on what you would pay. This was a big one for me. I priced based on what I felt comfortable spending, but I'm not my ideal customer. My audience was made up of experienced freelancers and solo founders who weren't afraid to spend money if something solved a real problem. Pricing should reflect value, not your comfort zone. 3. Lower prices often attract the wrong type of customer. When I priced the product at $19, I got buyers who were hesitant, not very engaged, and rarely followed up. When I raised the price to $59 later, I started attracting people who were serious. They read the product, they implemented it, and they gave thoughtful feedback. Part 3: What I changed and what happened. I didn't throw the whole thing out and start over. Instead, I made 3 changes. 1. I added a worksheet and a short explainer video. 2. I rewrote the product page to highlight the outcomes. 3. I raised the price from $19 to $59. The result: sales didn't drop. Refunds stopped. And most importantly, buyers were more invested, more engaged, and more likely to tell others. Part 4: If you're pricing your own product right now. Here's what I'd suggest. First, be clear about who your ideal customer is. What are they trying to solve? What would they happily pay to solve it? Second, make your value specific. Instead of saying 10-page PDF, say a 10-page action guide to help you build a consistent content strategy in 2 weeks. Third, don't be afraid to test. Pricing is not permanent. You can experiment with small price jumps, early access offers, or even beta pricing for your first buyers. Final thoughts. If you're in the early stages of your solo creator journey, I know pricing can feel uncertain, even uncomfortable. But pricing isn't just a business decision. It's also about how much you believe your work is worth to the right people. And when you start seeing pricing as a way to invite the right customers into your work, not just as a barrier to entry, everything starts to change. If you're curious about how I package and share my own digital products, feel free to check out my Gumroad page, tmtm.gumroad.com. Thanks for watching. I'm T&M, and I'll see you in the next one.